Hey everybody, it's Colleen from Denver Paw School, and here's a really short video on teaching your dog to put on his or her own harness. What I generally start with is holding the harness and marking and rewarding for any sniffing or interaction with the harness. I just try to hold it in a consistent spot about dog nose height, and again mark and reward whenever they sniff it or look at it or touch it. So that touch skill from level 1 can be applied to objects. I set the cookie away from me so I can really gauge if the dog is comfortable. Tobin would not shove his head through that hole if he weren't having fun or being comfortable. So after a couple kind of very exuberant head shoves into the harness, I decided to help finish putting it on. And I'll make this my new kind of level. So he has to put his head in at least halfway through, and then I just gently guide it over his collar. And then he gets rewarded for it going on his head just like a necklace. And then we take it off. And then reset him off to the side or away to see if he opts to come back. If he walked away, then I would know that the session is over. Since he continues to re-engage with me, I go to the next step, which is bringing that strap in between his paws and having it touch kind of his belly. Some dogs really don't like the harness because, almost like a horse who's girthy, they feel a little restricted when it hugs them around that chest or around that belly. So I do a couple conditioning and then take it off, and then give him an opportunity to reset again and re-engage with the game if he wants to. Now that the stakes have been raised, I'd say that was a yes, I'll re-engage with this game. So because this harness is already pretty loose fitting, I go ahead and move to adjusting the straps on completely. I might have taken that step one at a time if it was a snugly fitting harness. And every single time I reset, it's just a chance for him to say, yes, I want to re-engage with the harness, or no, I'm done. So he opts into it another time. Go ahead and do the leg straps. And so if my dog were moving around or biting at this point, then I just adjust my criteria from just being confident with the harness to actually being able to tolerate it while being still. So my cookies would be about feeding for stillness and not just that confidence. So you can always adjust the criteria for your puppy.